Today, the moon continues in Sagittarius, so we continue these themes of reflection, getting philosophical, making meaning, finding the words to talk about what's been moving inside. And yesterday we had a grand trine with some Jupiter, Saturn, Venus energy, some support, some hard work. And then today, so as we continue those themes of reflection, we finish that work up today, and then the moon heads into Capricorn around 2 p.m. Pacific. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Saturday, August 22nd, and we'll also look today at Sunday, August 23rd, looking at the weekend. And the podcast episode will be coming out on Sunday, so those come out once a week. Bigger picture view of the planets and what's unfolding. So this weekend's podcast episode will be on the upcoming lunar eclipse in Pisces, and that is on August 27th. So watch for that podcast episode for more on the upcoming lunar eclipse following the solar eclipse of August 12th. So we're heading into that upcoming lunar eclipse. We're doing the work of the Leo solar eclipse as this moon cycle unfolds. And so we've got today that shift of, or Saturday, we have that shift of the moon from Sagittarius into Capricorn. With that shift, we shift gears into the earthy practical themes of the Capricorn moon and focusing our energy and our efforts on building and creating, planning, strategizing. So as we've been moving through this moon cycle, thinking about how we want to express ourselves, what our creativity and creative process looks like when we're being more authentic, this Capricorn moon brings an opportunity to implement, to put things in place, to build the foundations of what we want to express or what we want to create or how we want to create. So it could look like setting up your workspace or making a plan, a calendar, like calendaring things out for the coming month or few months even. Really looking at how you're going to support yourself in creating what you are tapping into in terms of your own change, your own growth, your own transformation, what you're stepping into, how your creative process is unfolding, how you see yourself, how you talk about who you are to others, right? How do you describe yourself? That there are opportunities here to be stepping into new ways of doing that, new ways of being seen, and you describing yourself in your most powerful light is part of that. It's also about how you want to be seen. So how you present yourself and how you set things up in ways that allow yourself to be seen in the ways that are important to you, genuineness and authenticity and being true to who you are. Capricorn, though, wants us to do the work. So putting the things in place, making that plan. Now it could be getting organized, right? To support yourself in what you're becoming or what you're creating. It could be laying foundations. It could be making a plan. So those are some of the themes. And you can do this very physically by actually getting your space organized, organizing your home, your kitchen, your garage, your closet, like anything that has that feeling of something bothering you, because when you attend to it, when you bring it back into order, you're also claiming that sense of order. You're claiming that support for yourself to say, I deserve to live in a space that's organized. I deserve to have a plan that works for me. I deserve to have the support of strategic thinking or whatever that is. And we can do that symbolically almost by like even just cleaning out your closet or organizing your files on your computer or physical files or just anything that helps you feel supported, because that will help you be more creative in the long run. And if I'm thinking of if you have an artistic process, like how you might want to make sure you have the supplies you need, and you might want to just kind of line things up or get them ready or organized, right? This is the energy to do that. This is the energy that supports us in building those foundations of how we take care of ourselves. And this is one of the ways we do that is by having lives that feel orderly and organized. And some of us are more naturally inclined toward those styles than others, right? And so it's not about being perfect, or maybe that's not your thing, but it's just about asking yourself, what would support me? And what is true? You know, like maybe you're not the person to go organize the closet, but maybe you have something else that feels supportive. Or maybe you're like going to be the cheerleader for someone who does clean the closet. I mean, there are lots of ways this could happen. The point is that it helps you feel supported at a foundational level. So that's what we want to think about with the moon moving through Capricorn. On Sunday, it forms a square to Saturn. So these things that are pushing us to get things in order, build that foundation of support and being organized. So think about what that looks like, feels like for you. Great time also to, make your food ahead for the week. That's also a way of supporting yourself and making things easier for yourself. So think about what is going to help you be more of your true self, which is the deeper work that is happening. And then we head into that lunar eclipse in Pisces, really looking at our story and the narrative we've been telling ourselves, and how that needs to change, how we need to release the themes of the past and step into the possibilities of the future. So more on that in my podcast episode that comes out on Sunday. So watch for that. Thanks for being here. Follow me at transformationalastrology.com. You can get a free account or upgrade for a paid account there and support this work. I thank you for your support and for subscribing to this YouTube channel and following my podcast. I appreciate you, and I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.